So today is Tuesday. I played basketball yesterday. I took Sunday off, and so my last video was on Saturday, I think. Was it? Yeah, I think it was Saturday. I lifted, and Sunday I took off, and then I played Monday. So Monday I was gonna test. Sunday I was feeling kind of like my knee was bothering me a little bit. I went for a walk, I think, in the morning time, and I was kind of going through the motions of some different basketball moves, and I was felt my knee a couple times, and I thought, oh man, well, or Monday tomorrow I may not be able to really um, test my jump, which is what I wanted to do. Well, anyway, Monday came around, and the place where I play has really hard floors, and so it's you really got to be feeling good. I feel like to really do a jump because with hard floors plus age equals it's difficult to try to jump high. But anyway, so I played in my running shoes. My running shoes don't have the that court feel and that you can't really cut but doing all that cutting and stuff sometimes can bother my knee, and I didn't want my knee to be bothered. My goal was to just get through the day without having a lot of knee pain, and so the running shoes worked out. They gave me the cushion, and because I can't really do the herky jerky stuff, it really wouldn't bother my knee. So that's what I did, and lo and behold, I tested my jump, and I jumped higher than I did it in a while. I think I could have touched the rim if I one of the rims there if I would have tried. I didn't want to try because I got a little nervous if I didn't make it, how that would affect my psyche. But it was a good day. It was to the point where one guy even asked me, "Man, what kind of workout you doing outside of here? Because you've been faster lately. You've been getting some breakaway steals and things like that." And so that was just encouraging. So knee didn't feel too bad yesterday, even though Sunday was feeling kind of bad a few times. Today I had a couple little moments when I was walking where it felt a little eh. But overall, feeling pretty good. And so I think I attribute it to the workouts I've been doing, just lowering the weight a little bit slowly, and then at the end doing the body weight stuff. I feel like that's really helped. So um, other than that, I was praying the other day just about having success at work and other areas. Um, I see my flaws, as the psalmist said, my sin is ever before me. Insecurities, and anyway, I prayed. I think the other day I prayed that I would have success at work, and then today my boss, she messaged me and asked if she could call me, and I was thinking the worst. I was thinking, man, she's gonna call me and I'm gonna get fired, or she's gonna call me and tell me, yeah, one of the people you work with made a complaint about you. They said your breath smelled terrible, and they don't want you in the house, or something crazy like that. Maybe not quite to that point, but that's I think the worst like that. And I called her back, and I called her, and she said, "Just want to let you know that you got the spotlight for this month. You won this certain award, and at the meeting on Thursday, we're gonna talk about you. So be ready for this public praise and recognition." And so it was just a good thing. And the night before, a gentleman that I know from work, he told me that he was gonna be getting baptized, and that he really had uh, he was giving his life to Jesus Christ completely, and he said I had a lot to do with it. He told me that if it wasn't for me, he doesn't know if it would have happened this fast in his life. But based on the fact that he's going to this certain church, and he found out that I used to go there, he felt like that was a sign from God that he was on the right path, and he wants me to be present at his baptism. It was just incredible. Like, but God, and I didn't. It's not like I even tried to talk to him about my faith really at all. It just kind of came up out of nowhere. So it was just what God is doing, and so that was just incredible. And on top of that, or should I say, at the same time as that, um, I had an issue. with some girl at the store where I kind of looked at her a couple times. She looked at me. I smiled at her. She smiled back, and I felt kind of like, oh, that was stupid. And I was telling my wife about it. She was real upset with me, which some people will say over that, and some Christian people will say, yeah, I understand. And but yeah, it's just like on one part of my life I could be on top of the world, and then the other part I'm at the bottom. It's like if you're in China, you're on the top, but if you flip the globe, you're on the bottom. Well, however you want to look at it, but it's just what really matters. Some recognition and praise is great, but then just realize that it's not you, it's God, and God has a way of being able to humble us to let us know, hey, it's not really you, it's me in you. So anyway, 5 minutes in, let me get started with this squat workout. Tens on here. I'm a little bit closer to these things here, just in case I gotta dump the weight. Which I'm going such a low weight. Why would that even happen? But I saw this squat video. This girl died. She had spotters and everything, but they didn't grab the weight in time. She had almost 600 pounds on the bar, but she squatted down. She lost her balance, fell. The weight came down on her head and killed her. And that was just really, I could barely look at it. I kind of looked off to the side, but I saw what happened from the corner of my eye. And I just, I want to make sure I'm careful squatting down here by myself, even though it's a low weight. I'm actually not even that close to the bar, but maybe not even close enough for if I did have an emergency that it would do anything. But that's part of the reason I'm going lower weights. Just want to be careful with my body as I get older, and it's working. It's helping. So. One more. And the girl, she had the weight higher up on her neck too, so that was a mistake. Where's the? Okay, got 95 on the bar. And there's a lot of Christian people that would think, oh, it's kind of ridiculous. People are gonna meet and greet people. Sure, you smile, but there's a way. Sometimes I've had that kind of thing happen, and it was fine. It was like, yeah, you're just walking past somebody. But the way this thing happened, I was walking past her, and I saw her from a distance. My thought was like, ooh, be careful. So she looked at me, I smiled. And then when I came back out the bathroom, I saw her, and it was something, the way she kind of looked up at me, and it was the way she was, just the angle she was at. I thought, hey, don't be careful looking at her. And I think she probably saw the look on my face. So as I was walking past her, I noticed that she had kind of turned right when I was coming. So I looked up, and she looked, and she had a smile on her face, like a hi smile. And so I don't know what I did, kind of a smile back. And the thought I had was the lady who was at the register probably could have thought, oh, looks like those two people like each other or something, which is a horrible thing. But she may not have thought nothing. That was just my thought. But anyway, the point is, I got to do better. And I have that kind of issues. Those kind of issues happen to me more than they should. Put it that way. Been married 20 years, thankfully. Thank God I never cheated. Never will is my plan. Anyway, my wife would say, I hope that's your plan. Yeah, it is my plan. that's plenty. And that's the way to not cheat. Is that when I have those kind of situations, I tell my wife, and she feels a little bad. So a lot of guys have said, "Why even tell her? She's just gonna feel bad." Well, when you deal with the little things, then the big things you don't happen. The way to deal with the big things in life is to deal with the little things. I've watched Kitchen Nightmares, a show with Chef Ramsay, and he'll go into these restaurants, and they're not getting any business. The owners are in debt, and so as he digs deeper in his investigation, he may find out that they're struggling in their relationship, the owners, the husband and wife or something. Then he looks through the kitchen and he sees, he's going through and he's like, how old is this? And he's finding stuff and he's peeling back the layers and he's finding, you got meat in here, the warm meat, raw meat mixed with the cooked meat. Meat is not at the right temperature. You got rotten vegetables, all these things. And then come to find out the couple, maybe they lost a child, or, you know, there's a reason for these things as he digs deeper and he sees it. And as he looks under the surface, he finds all of these, you know, different things. And in other words, the little things compile and turn into big things. That $200,000 in debt is a big thing, but it starts with the little things. I didn't record the temperature of the meat. I didn't clean the fryer for 1 day, then 2 days, then 3 days, then it compounds. And so I think that happens in our moral lives as well. So you got to be faithful in the little things. Jesus said, if you're faithful in the little things, you'll be faithful in the big things. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video. This is crazy. 135. Trying to hurry up with this workout because I got a phone call to make, but it's still gonna be quality. But yeah, don't let the small things compound into big things, and set boundaries early. Like if you were if you were at the Grand Canyon, um, how close to the edge would you go? Some people go very close. Some people um, take selfies next to the ledge, and a lot of people have died doing that kind of thing. Um, Me personally, it's just I don't like going to the mall. If I go to the mall, um, and I'm on the second floor, if I walk too close to where the the ledge is that you can look over onto the bottom floor, I start thinking about jumping off. So I try not to go to the mall for one, but then when I'm at the mall, I try to walk close to away from where the edge is. And it's the same with, you know, just doing negative things, bad things, like um, pornography, for instance. Like, I haven't seen pornography. Used to watch it every day of my life for a time period when I was a teenager. But thank God it's been since 2001. It's been almost 25 years since I've seen any kind of image like that. And that's just, you know, the power of God. But, you know, for some people, I would reckon it takes, you know, safeguards on your computer and things like that. Um, that's something that God has done in my life, but my biggest struggle has been just interactions with the opposite sex. And being a married man and a Christian, I want to come across right to people. I don't want people to look at me and think, "Oh, look at this guy. in this close relationship with this other woman. He's texting this person. So I try to set up these boundaries with the opposite sex. And, I struggle because of my personality being a certain way. And so that's why if I have, when I make mistakes, I try to, talk to my wife right away. I think accountability partners, as far as having other men, can be helpful, but I also think that men can excuse other men sometimes. Like, oh yeah, you're a man. That's how men think, so don't worry about it. And I'm not saying it's not a good thing, and that's just the way, I've kind of dealt with it. I feel like, I would want to know certain things. My wife has certain struggles, and the way our relationship has progressed, that's the way it is. It started pretty dysfunctional, and now it's, in an amazing place thanks to what God has done. But there's also a lot of pain and issues that we have based on things that happen. So anyway, got the 45s on there. 2 more sets after this, I think, maybe 3. I don't understand this. I feel so much stronger. Not bad. All right. 165 on the bar. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna probably go right to my body weight stuff after this set. All right, body weight. Back this up so I don't hit my head. Right knee cracking. Right knee is bothering me more than the left knee. I think that 165 set was too much, maybe, but I don't know. Or maybe I should have did that another back down set. I don't know. Or a few more reps or something. I don't know. 10 more. 8, 6, 3, 2, 1. Ugh, this is hard. Ugh. Oh man. Wow. All right. That's it. Almost 22 minutes. It's a long video. Keep following your dreams. If you cheat yourself. Don't cheat. Be faithful in the little things. Talking to myself. Be faithful in the little things. God will trust you with bigger things. All right, take care.